Northern California, right on the bay. That's the setting for the Nuggets. The terrific pair of Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, looking to align their efforts as they get ready for action at Chase Center. Nuggets, Warriors, and back in a moment for the tip-off. Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Nuggets. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. And checking out Golden State, 6.5 games behind them.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing that perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Out on the perimeter, it's going to be Brown and Johnson. Jones is out there with Jokic, and it's Murray in at the point guard. And for Golden State, backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Green is out there with Moody, and it's Horford in at the 5 down low. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Kevin, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And for Christian Braun, 3 high school state titles, then a national championship in college. And now Clark, an NBA champion in Denver.
Yeah, you can count the guys that have done that in the history of the NBA on maybe 2 hands. It might only be 1. You'd have to categorize him as a winner, if nothing else. I mean, and his game is all about quality. I mean, he does everything. He moves well without it. He can shoot it. He can drive it. He defends well. I mean, he's just a throwback all-around good guard.
And both free throws good for Brown. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Curry. Jokic grabs the miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Murray. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Brown. After the Warriors pick up 3. Here's Jokic. And again, Denver no good.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Moody's shot is off.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Johnson.
Hey, look, the defense gave a great effort there. Good contest, but Jokic just found a way to play through the contact and make it happen.
Here's Podziemski. 11-point game his last outing. Green finds Moody. And the Warriors, another three.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Steps back. Pass to Brown. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Brown's got 5 points so far. Now, here's Moody. Back to Curry. Takes the three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
This is how competitive Curry is. He's got a great competitive spirit. You drain a three on him, guess what? He's looking to come right back at you.
Now here's Murray. He had 25 points last game. And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
He did not want to pick up his second foul this early. Now he's got to be careful.
And the Warriors making a change here. Melton's checked in. On defense, the Warriors leading by 5. Kicks it out to Jones. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Boy, as a shooter, if you've got space, Jokic will find you. It's as simple as that.
The Warriors have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Now, here's Melton. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Horford with it. Jokic defending. 5 to shoot. Here's Melton. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Denver's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Jones. Jokic against Horford. Murray outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
We've seen Murray shoot it at over a 40% clip for a season. To me, I think that's a sign of a really good shooter.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry, beyond the arc, and another 3 for Golden State.
Go real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Murray. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Jokic against Horford. Johnson, that's for 2. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Now here's Johnson, following the miss by Al Horford. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Melton. Back to Green. Up top, Moody, covered by Johnson. Here's Melton, and out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Now a look at the stats for Jokic.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Brown. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Buries the long-range jumper. Murray's got 6 points.
This is Murray's game, a shoot-first combo guard who's ready to fire as soon as he has it.
Curry wide open. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Brown the pass to Murray. Goes back up. And Jokic lays it up and in.
Using that huge body down low, Jokic racking up some hustle points.
Pass to Melton. Back to Curry. In the corner, Horford with it. There's the three. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Jones. He had 10 points in the win against the Trailblazers in Portland. It's Jones on the wing. Sinks the triple. 6 points for him.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Here's Curry. 8 points for him. Pass to Melton. Fires from deep. The rebound by Johnson. For Denver, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Brown. Green with the block.
Aggression. That's how Draymond plays defense.
Here we go. And Green slams it in. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Pass to Jones. On the wing, Murray. And again, Denver with the triple.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here is a list of the NBA's most adept passing teams this season. These are your assist leaders. Number 5, the Warriors.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
Here's Santos. 17 points for him last game against Boston.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around it, just his effort level was off the charts.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Curry. 8 points for him. And Valanciunas pulls it down. For Denver, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Good.
Inside, Porzingis has a lot of advantages. He's stronger than he looked, and we know how tall he is, north of 7 feet, and he's got a super soft touch.
Now here's Brown. Still yet to score. Pass to Valanciunas. And another miss by Denver. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Celtics. Curry with the bounce pass. 1:46 left to play here in the first. Outside, Horford. Here's Melton. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. And the Warriors lead by 5.
The moment Melton thinks he has a shot, he gets it up. He's very assertive around the arc.
Castanagi looking to end the run. It's rebounded by Curry. And here are the Warriors now. .109 left in the first quarter. No good with the triple. And so Brown will bring it up for the Nuggets. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
And here is Curry after Tim Hardaway made that last three-pointer. Picked by Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Spins. Melton kicks to Curry. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Najee.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brown drives in. Hardaway with a wide open look. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
Hey, we know Tim Hardaway Jr. is a guy who takes a lot of threes, especially when he finds wiggle room from the corners. He salivates for those.
Curry looking around. Lets it go with the three. And the three ball is good. Curry's got 11 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back to the action in just a minute. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And they've also been feeling it from beyond the arc. Good start for them so far.
We've got DeAnthony Melton. And it's Santos in at the power forward position. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Now here's Porzingis. Valanciunas grabs the board. On the wing, Hardaway. He's guarded by Melton. Hardaway against Melton. Hardaway, no good. And for the Warriors, they're shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Holmes. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Valanciunas dishes to Murray. Back to Valanciunas. The Warriors pull it in.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Pass to Spencer. Here's Porzingis. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, Porzingis showing you persistence there, just doing a nice job staying with it and finding a way to capitalize.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
That free throw good from Porzingis. Some say, Clark, the game has lost its physicality, with fewer fouls called on average than in any previous decade.
You know, I don't necessarily fully agree with that, Kevin. Sure, the game is still physical. Some of the hard fouls, and because the game was played closer to the basket in the past, lent itself to more fouls being called and more bumping and thumping. It's more perimeter-oriented now, but I don't know if it's necessarily less physical. And I don't actually mind fewer foul calls. I like the players being able to play and put the ball in the basket as much as possible.
Now here's Hardaway. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Excellent quickness that time by Hardaway. Allows him to do work inside.
Porzingis with a screen on Murray. Down low. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Injuries aside, you know, Porzingis' growth here in the league, I think, has been really quite rapid. It's clear that he puts in the time in practice to continue to refine his scoring ability and overall skill set.
Second free throw, no good.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Now here's Hardaway. 8 points for him. The kick out to Brown. On the wing, Murray. Off target from three-point range.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Green passes to Porzingis. Over Valanciunas. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Green. Porzingis has got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Nuggets making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. And let's focus briefly on an area we often overlook. Point guard rebounding. Here are the leaders in that category over the past 10 games. Jamal Murray third.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
Absolutely. I mean, that's no coincidence. The ability to have an impact everywhere on the floor, not just on the perimeter. I think that's what separates a lot of the great point guards from the good ones.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Brown the pass to Murray. Chalk up 2 there. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find a shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
Here's Santos. Hasn't made one yet. No coverage that time.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
Al Horford is checked in for the Warriors. And a switcher also for Denver. Crowther's checked in, and Jokic drops them both. GA, if you're a team that's serious about playoff seeding, you're viewing this as the home stretch, aren't you?
Yeah, you don't want to wait until the very end of the year to make your move. This is when you stop experimenting. Just go with the things that you know you do well. At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Both free throws good from Green.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Outside Hardaway. Jokic high post. Back to Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
How about the assertiveness from Hardaway Jr. there, electing to go with power and force? I love it.
Outside Green. Here's Santos. Cans it from downtown. Santos has got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Oh, throw it down, Nikola Jokic.
Well, it's good to see Murray looking to get others involved, seeking out his teammates, especially in the screen and roll set.
Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. The 3-ball. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Hardaway. Here's Brown. The offensive rebound. And Jokic throws it down.
When Jokic is rolling like this, it's a beautiful thing to watch, and there's not a lot the defense can do. The Joker, as a matchup, is a nightmare.
Now here's Green. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game, and it's in there.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside Hardaway. Johnson sets the screen for Hardaway. Wide open look here for Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Murray's got 14.
Boy, he strikes again from range. His 4th in this game after draining 3 in the first period.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Denver with a change here, too. Jones is checked in. And here are the Warriors now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Oh, Curry, so accurate from three-point range.
He has been dropping bombs since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since then.
And stolen by Horford. For the 3, and the Warriors, another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Johnson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. Horford with the screen on Murray. Curry dishes to Horford. Jokic with the steal. Murray outside. To the inside. Jones the pass to Jokic. Brown wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Brown's got 8.
Over the seasons, you can tell Brown has put in the work and has turned himself into a really good catch-and-shoot guy.
Outside, Horford. Golden State moving it around. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Jones. Brown, the pass to Jones. And Jones with the stuff. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Timeout, timeout.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Brown, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. Fourth, the Nuggets.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
To the middle. Pass to Moody. Curry outside. Everything's within Curry's range.
He's got a nice groove going right now from the perimeter. 3 triples in the first quarter, and now he's made 3 more since.
Brown against Curry. And it's Brown missing. The Warriors leading to the paint. Here's Green. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Inside, Green can be very aggressive and physical, allowing him to do work scoring the ball.
Johnson outside. Brown sets a screen for Johnson. And it's Jokic in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. Moody the pass to Horford. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Inside. It's stolen by Green. To the left side wing. Pass to Horford. Now here's Curry. He's covered by Brown. Clock at 6. Horford sets a screen for Curry. And they call an illegal screen here.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Jokic. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Averaging 25 points per, 13 rebounds, and 8 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays. Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
Here's Green. Lays it up off the glass. Green's got 10. 35 seconds left in the first half. Brown kicks to Jones. It's stolen by Green. And it's the Warriors on the break. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Curry. Shakes him. That one misses. Excellent D there by Johnson. Down low, poked loose, and the turnover again by Denver.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Five seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 1 second left. That shot missing. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
Taking a look here at Denver, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the Denver Nuggets.
One thing that's kept them close, putting in work on the offensive glass. They're feasting on second chances.
Yeah, they've been active, and they're playing with intensity.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Curry has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Second half is underway, and here's who David Adelman's got on the floor. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Jokic is out there with Jones, and it's Johnson in at the 3 spot.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Moody. Picked by Horford. 6 to shoot. Podziemski, and he uses the glass on the layup. Podziemski's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Jokic kicks to Murray. Drills it from outside. Murray's got 20.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Now here's Curry. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Pass to Brown. Denver passing it around to the paint. From outside the arc, kept alive, and Jokic slams it in.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Curry is inside. Murray on him. Shot by Podziemski, no good. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Brown. To the middle. And Jokic will just torch you inside.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Now Podziemski. To the inside. Horford's shot is good. Horford's got 5 now.
You know, Horford combines skill and power with experience and smarts, and that makes him hard to shut down in the paint.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which players have had the most success from the stripe this month. Stephen Curry fourth.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
Nuggets on D. They trail by 3. The 19-foot shot, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, I like the determination and the hustle. This guy leaves it all out there every time he's between the lines.
Murray, the pass to Johnson. Murray sets a screen for Johnson. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Jokic has got 19 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Look at Curry with the answer.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Johnson. And again, Denver with the triple.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Greg, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And here is Murray after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Jokic, no good. Outside Curry. This one for 3. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Brown, the pass to Murray. Back to Brown. And he's good on the 3-ball. Brown's got 14 points.
Brown is such a reliable three-point shooter, but he also does a little bit of everything else at a very high level. He's a well-rounded, old-school guard.
Curry outside, and Brown pulls it down. The Nuggets trail to the paint. It's picked off. Curry on the wing. Shoots. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Curry's got 33. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Warriors leading by 4. Down low. Green with a screen on Brown. Pass to Green. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
And here's Jokic. Launches from deep. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 6 assists in the game.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Brown, the pass to Murray. Here's Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Johnson kicks to Jones. Pass to Jokic over Horford. And it's Jokic missing. Warriors leading by 3. Back to Curry. Picked by Horford. Jokic against Curry. Over Jokic. No good off the front iron. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Murray. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Now Brown. They get the rebound.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
The Warriors have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. Murray with the defensive effort.
just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Johnson, the pass to Brown. Now Jokic. Here's Murray, guarded by Kerr. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. A miss that time would have put him up. Golden State's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Green kicks to Kerr. Golden State needs to get off a shot. From deep, Green. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic is... Denver shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. It's stolen by Curry. Green with the ball. Jones covering. Now, here's Moody. He's guarded closer. Here's Podziemski. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 3 assists in the game. The Nuggets trail by 4. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's Strother. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Good on the shot. Milton with the ball. Screen by Porzingis. Here's Richard. Off target with his 3.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Here's Pickett. He has yet to score. 6 on the shot clock, and it's all evened up. Here's Podziemski. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Pass to Porzingis. Over Jokic. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got 14 points for the game.
Man, the jump shot of Porzingis, a thing of beauty. And the assertiveness. He knows he can get the shot he wants anytime he wants.
Left side Hardaway. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. And the Nuggets lead by 1. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Porzingis can't connect from 14 feet out. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Denver. A crossover. Porzingis with the block.
And there was a time when Porzingis was good for several rejections at the rim like that per game. Most would-be scorers have learned that about him.
Here's Podziemski. 11 points in the game. Porzingis can't hit. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Jokic. Here's Pickett. Back to Jokic, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 1. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. DeAnthony Melton out there with Stephen Curry. And there's Porzingis, and it's Santos in at the 4. That's the Warriors' 5. Here's Richard. Sweet little floater. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Murray with the bounce pass. Hardaway for 3. Does not score for only the 2nd time in 7 shots this game. Melton kicks to Curry. From deep. It's hauled in by Brown. The Nuggets trail. Inside. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Now, here's Melton. And it goes down 2 points.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
Murray with it, guarded by Curry. Valanciunas with a screen on Curry. From the line. No good from Valanciunas. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Melton passes to Porzingis. Curry on the wing. The shot missing. Murray with the defensive effort. Pass to Pickett. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Murray against Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hardaway for 3. Here's Valanciunas.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Here's Curry with the 3. Rebounded by Hardaway.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Denver passing it around. Valanciunas inside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Porzingis with a screen on Hardaway. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
And so David Adelman calls the timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. The Warriors making a switch here. Horford's checked in, and a switcher also for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with his team. Coach kept it calm, but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
First one falls for him.
You know, you look at the evolution of Murray, and it's exciting to watch, quite honestly. He's a combo guard. He's got great range and scoring ability, but I like the way he's developing as a playmaker, too.
And so Murray nails both of them.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Murray against Curry. Outside, Porzingis over Jokic. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Kristaps Porzingis.
Nights like this tonight, I mean, that's why you pay Porzingis max money at times. He simply just carries the offense.
Now here's Brown. Jokic sets the screen for Brown to the middle. Porzingis with the block. Hardaway with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Brown. Drops in the layup for 2. Brown's got the lead up to 5 now for Denver.
Brown is a physical player, so he's not going to be bothered by contact or having to play through contact.
Pass to Curry. Now here is Horford. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
No indecisiveness there from Horford. Just a good, quick decision.
Now here's Murray. Jokic with the screen on Curry. Jacks up a 3. Murray, no good. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Here's Porzingis. It's good. This game is all even.
Porzingis aggressive and effective tonight from start to finish. Coach is smiling all night long.
The Nuggets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Murray against Curry. Hardaway for 3. And it's Melton with the rebound. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Horford, good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Hardaway. Pass to Jokic. Now Murray. Clock at 6. Brown outside. To stop the run. And another miss by Denver.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to ease up off the threes.
They grabbed their own miss. Horford, good.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
The Nuggets trail by 5. And here is Murray. Pass to Pickett. Murray down low. Guarded by Kirk. Count it. Good. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
Fantastic body control by Murray, refusing to let the physical contact of the defense throw him off.
On its way from Curry for 2. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Pickett, led by Porzingis. Back to Jokic. Out to Hardaway. No good on the triple.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Outside Curry. Pass to Horford. Over Hardaway. Horford no luck. The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Brown. And here is Murray, guarded by Horford. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Six to shoot. Johnson with the bounce pass. Deep 2 from Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. Warriors leading by 3. Outside Green. Murray against Curry. Curry gets it to go inside.
And give it up for Steph Curry. This guy seemingly never has an off night. One of the all-time greats.
Pass to Jokic. And here's Jones. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And it's Jokic in the corner. Back to Johnson. And the layup falls.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Curry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Curry's really a master at drawing contact. The defense has to be careful when defending him.
Free throw good, Curry.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
And both free throws good for Curry.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
Jokic against Horford. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Nuggets. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Derek White and the Boston Celtics. And then on Friday, they'll go up against Jalen Williams and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Well, Jokic is a true point center because he can do it all. He'll lead the break at times. He's one of the most unique talents in the NBA.
Good on both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Now, here's Horford. Now, Moody. Strong move off the glass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. The Nuggets trail by 5. Here's Jones. Johnson outside. Now Jokic. Johnson outside. He drills the 3.
This is exactly what an MVP candidate looks like. Jokic can carry the team, yet totally unselfish.
Here's Pajemski. Outside Horford. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Puts up the three. Jokic pulls it down. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Here's Jones. Now Jokic. Johnson fires. No luck that time on a shot that would have put him on top. Oh, it hurts. Green outside. Now Horford. Curry outside. Curry able to beat the contact inside.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
Here's Jokic. Brown! And there's the three.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Murray against Curry. Beyond the arc. A three-pointer. Good.
No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Now Murray. Brown fires. The three doesn't go. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he commits the intentional foul. Drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Talk about much in the clutch. Big trip to the line there.
Shoots the three. Green rips down the board. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Denver calls timeout. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Jokic, and it's sent back by Horford.
Horford doing a nice job that time using his length to get that shot block.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Thanks, team. Well, Draymond, it was smooth sailing for you tonight. How'd you make it look so easy?
I mean, it's seamless because I play with guys who makes it seamless. You know, I don't have to come out and try to do too much. Just come out and be myself. So for that reason, it was seamless.
All right, congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.